Hi guys, and welcome back. I am pumped for today's video because I'm going to be talking about another product that I am absolutely head over heels over. In my last video, I talked about a tinted foundation balm that has been my go-to lately, slowly turning into a ride or die. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my new love of a concealer that has just won me over. It is the IT Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer. It's a serum concealer, has skincare in it. It is so beautiful underneath of the eyes. I got mine at Ulta. It is right around $30, which is pricey. I know, I hate it too, but it is so freaking good. I've worn this concealer, I would say about 5-ish times. I've worn it without setting it. I've worn it with powder. Yeah, it is good. So there are 26 shades in this concealer. It is a 4-in-1 concealer. It plumps, conceals, hydrates, and brightens. 24-hour foundation, 24-hour hydration. 90% said dark circles appear blurred, and 87% said skin appears plumped. There's so much information on this. Plumps wrinkles, conceals imperfections, hydrates dryness, brightens dull skin. It has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in it, improves your skin texture over time, gives you radiance, and it is a all-day wear that will not settle into your fine lines. I did feel like when I don't set this concealer, if I notice it settling into your fine lines a little bit, which I feel like it does, let's just be real, there's basically no concealer I feel like on the market that isn't going to settle a little bit into your fine lines, some more than others, but I just kind of took my fingers and tapped it out and it went back to looking perfect. This is something that intrigues me though, a creaseless concealer formula with soft focused powders, instantly smooths away skin concerns with amino acid coated pigments to offer ease of blending and ensure no creasing or settling into fine lines. Again, I feel like it does settle, but it is less than other concealers I have used. Fragrance free, paraben free. It goes on and on and on, and it says to blend out with a brush. Don't blend it out with a blush. Holy moly, I need more coffee. So yeah, when you have time, go read for yourself. I want to get this on my face. I got mine in the shade Ferris Cool 115. I didn't know if this shade was gonna work for me, but it does. It's nice, it's good. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and do the skin prep that I did in my last video. If you watched that, I'm gonna use the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out primer. I feel a little rushed. I'm getting ready for work. So I'm like, I wanna film since I'm already like doing my makeup anyway. So yeah, going in with this primer and then going to go in with the ColourPop Tinted Foundation Balm. As I'm blending out this foundation, I do not take it up underneath of my eyes so that it doesn't, do anything weird to the concealer. I usually don't put foundation underneath my eyes, but I wanted you guys to know that. Then I am just going to go in with a little cream contour, cream blush here. All right, now that I have you in closer here, I'm going to go ahead and put on the concealer. And by the way, this video is not sponsored. I'm very, very, very transparent about when I do sponsored videos. So no, this is not a sponsored video. I'm just talking about it because I really, really, really like this product. All right, so I'm going to go in with the concealer. Again, this is the shade Ferris Cool 115. There is some product already on the doe foot here. It comes out like, I know some of you don't care about the doe foot, but it does come out like in 1, 2, 3, like 6 different dots. Let me see if I can get y'all to see it here. You just twist it and then it comes out. It's so funny because I feel like when I mention the doe foot, people are like, nobody cares about the doe foot. Why are you mentioning the doe foot? And I'm like, okay, I won't mention the doe foot. And then if I don't mention the doe foot applicators in a concealer review, then people get on me for not mentioning the doe foot. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to learn. I'm not going to please everybody. Well, I mean, I've learned that a long time ago, but it's just like, Okay, I'm never gonna win, so there you go, okay? So I just like to put some right here. Oh, that's too much. It's okay, it'll blend out. Use as much or as little as you want. Again, they recommend using a brush, so that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to set a little bit today with some powder. I just have a longer day today than I did like the last time that I wore this without powder. So I'm like, you know what, today I'm gonna wear some powder. This concealer is so hydrating. It's so nice. It doesn't get crepey or look just like a gross mess underneath of your eyes. Some concealers can get really dry underneath of there and make you look older. So that's why I feel like for those of you who are a little bit on the older side, myself being 40, I don't have like filler or anything underneath of my eyes. So I can get a little crepey, especially if I use too much powder. But that's what I like about skincare being in concealers. It, you know, especially products that plump you up and is good for fine lines and wrinkles, you know. I mean, we all have them. You're never going to get rid of them. But this really does hydrate and make them less visible. So that is like by far my favorite thing in a concealer. I think I put too much on, so I'm just dragging it down into my blush to kind of blend everything together here. But as you can see, it blends like a dream. It's so creamy and nice, like creamy in a good way. Creamy, nice, again, super hydrating. Looks absolutely beautiful underneath of the eyes. It did say something about a powder type thing that when it's drying down, what did it say? It said something like that. Soft focus powders instantly smooth away skin concerns. I mean, it does dry down, but I feel like it doesn't dry down like completely to like a powder form, because like I said earlier, when I did notice a little bit of creasing, I could tap it out still with my fingers and it was good to go. All right, it is all blended out here. Look how beautiful and hydrating. It does have a little bit of a glow to it, so if you don't set it, you'll kind of notice that glow. I don't mind that. Again, it just makes everything look just so beautiful. So a little bit of powder, and I feel like doing a little bit, just like a tad bit of powder, like a little bit is your best friend here. A lot of times I'll go in with my powder puff. I'll show you in a second. And set underneath of my eyes. For those of you that watch me, you know that's like how I set underneath of my eyes. I'm big about setting underneath of my eyes just to prevent creasing for as long as I can. I will take some powder kind of in my T-zone here. Actually, I feel like this is the most I've set with this concealer. Again, because usually I was setting like right in the inner part here and not actually all over. So yeah, I just wanted to be extra set today. But you know, I usually set with a powder with a little powder puff underneath of my eyes. I don't feel like I need as much powder. I think less is more when it comes to this concealer, and not for any like bad reason. It's just I feel like less is more with it, and it'll stay looking like this. It'll stay looking beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup real quick. Okay, so I am done with my makeup. This is the final look. My eyes look plump, hydrated. Doesn't feel like drying or look crepey. It'll look like this all day, which is just why I'm also obsessed with it. There are no need for touch-ups. It just looks stunning. I don't even go in with like a powder foundation when I use this concealer. A lot of times, like after I set with powder, I'll go in with like a powder foundation. This is the only one I have on me. This is the Maybelline Superstay, just to like give extra coverage or extra brightening. I don't feel like I need to do that with this concealer. Now, if I was going for a more glam, like maybe night out look, I would, but I love the way, like, it looks fresh. I look rested. It's just a beautiful concealer. I just feel like this is going to be great for those who have mature skin, especially underneath of the eyes. Let us know down below your thoughts. Are you going to be getting your hands on it? Are you going to try it? Have you tried it? What are your thoughts? I want to know. I want to know if you're on, like, if you're rowing in the same boat as me, you know, or if I'm by myself and my boat has a hole in it and I'm going down. All right, so that wraps up this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.